What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge in 5 storylines and best bets for tonight's Game 5. Mavericks on the road in San Francisco to take on the Golden State Warriors. We have no time to waste. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Zack, Tech, and PropStarz are here. And Zack, we can start with you because 1 week from tonight, the NBA Finals start. And the schedule, very interesting. Talk to me.
Yeah, it's time to start thinking about that because the Warriors could close out tonight and Boston tomorrow. So the NBA Finals, we might have to wait until next Thursday for them to begin. But the Finals is going to be between June 2nd and June 19th would be Game 7. The schedule is a little bit different. Between all the games, there's 2 days off except between Games 3 and Game 4. So that's something to keep in mind. We will have a bit of a break if these series end today and tomorrow.
And it absolutely drives me nuts. By the way, Brian in the chat, yes, I am crying over the fact that the Cubs and the Rebs went over today. I know that. Yes, I did say that earlier to myself. Now, Alex, I'm coming over to you because if Dallas wants this series to continue, they're going to need what?
They're going to need their role players to step up, Coach. If you recall on Tuesday, I talked about how if the Mavericks are going to extend this series to at least 5 games, these guys would need to step up, and that's what they did in a big way. Reggie Bullock scored 18 points on 6 of 10 shooting. Dorian Finney-Smith, who Zack called, scored 23 points, 9 of 13. Maxi Kleber shot 5 of 6 for 13 points. So these guys stepped up in a big way after having relative duds in Game 3. However, it's much more difficult for road players to play well on the road, which is going to be the case tonight in a hostile environment at the Chase Center and San Francisco. We're going to see if San Francisco can see if the Mavericks can bounce back and force a Game 6 in Dallas.
Well, I think they're a really, really good live dog tonight. So let's get into our plays for the day. And, Alex, I'm going to come right back to you. This has been such an incredibly hard NBA playoffs to make picks of because blowouts mean that prop bets get squashed almost every single time on one side or the other. With that being said, we're going right back to the well again tonight. Start us off, sir.
That's what we do, Coach. Yeah, I'm taking one of these role players, fading him. Maxi Kleber under 6.5 combined rebounds and assists. He's been held under this line in 6 of the last 7 games. He's only averaging a combined 5.5 rebounds and assists in the playoffs. Played only 22 minutes in the last game. He did play well, but this is just a big number for him. He's obviously hovering around the 3-point line most of the time, not really active on the glass. I love fading Maxi Kleber under 6.5 combined rebounds and assists.
Yeah, I love this play. I also think his minutes are going to go down tonight because hostile environment. Jason Kidd's got to have his guys out there that aren't willing to pull the trigger. And he's playing a little tentative right now. All right, Zack, you're up.
I'm going to go with a play that's going to make you sweat. I feel like tonight's that type of night. Draymond Green over 8.5 points. You never know with him. He may get ejected, may have one of his foul-prone games, but in potential closeout games, he has excelled. We saw him score 14 to close out Memphis against the Nuggets. He scored 11. In each of the past 2 games, he has scored 10 points. So he doesn't have a lot of field goal attempts. We know it's going to be a grind out. You're going to have to sweat this out through the 4th quarter, but I like him to go over just enough. And he did go 2 for 5 from the free throw line in that last game in which he scored 10 points. So let's get him to make a couple more free throws and hit this over.
And that's okay. I like a full game sweat. I don't mind a full game sweat. Not at all. All right, now it's time to cash with the coach. I got 3 big plays today, and I had to channel my inner Steve Kerr. I had to channel my inner Jason Kidd. How is the game script going to go? And I believe it's going to be this. I think Jason Kidd has told his team, we can't play slow anymore. We cannot do that and beat the Golden State Warriors. We have to play fast. Remember, one of the games earlier in the season or in the series, they scored 72 points in the first half when they played fast. Last game, they played fast. What happened? 119 points. They'll play fast today. So, slow start for the Warriors. So, we're going to play Warriors second quarter -1.5. They're great in the second and third quarters. And I think the Mavericks play fast with the Warriors. So, I'm going to go over 215.5 on the game, which I know is against every rule that we have. But I have a gut feeling tonight. And then my third play, I'm going to go under Luka, 34.5. This is a robust number. Yes, he's gone over this twice in the series, but I don't think tonight's the night. He's going to be feeding, passing, facilitating. He'll get over 30, but not over 34. All right, those are my 3 plays, but now it's time for what you all wait for, the same game parlay. Alex, bring us home.
I've got 7 legs at plus 475, Coach, starting with Steph Curry under 7.5 rebounds, 3+ rebounds for Jalen Brunson, 3+ three-pointers for our guy Steph Curry, over 105.5 points for the Warriors team total, under 112.5 for Dallas's team total, 1 made three-pointer for Andrew Wiggins, and under 9.5 assists for Luka. Put that together, you get plus 475 odds.
And there is the recap of all of our picks on the show. And I believe tonight we are going to sweep the floor. We're going to defy the odds and defy the NBA god. So with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these Game 5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, I love them all. PropStarz, Zack Attack, AB on the ones and the twos. And, of course, my name is the coach. When it matters, we'll be here. Early edge in 5-ish. Good luck.